So, I've been really tinkering around, as you can see by the structure here. And I've kind of figured out the way I want the ceiling in this little hangar area to be. I've also am really thinking about making some changes to the fighter here. Some along the lines of a couple comments that I've received, and others just because I've noticed some things about this, and I had a little issue that being a little too aggressive with my manual cleanup through SE Toolbox, I actually ended up deleting these wings, so I had to rebuild them in creative because I didn't do it in survival, so I recreated them using the picture, the splash screen that I used for the episode My Fighter, so that I could get these right. But I figured out why they weren't folding and fixed that, and now they do fold. So I need to do a little work to it and move the landing gear to where it probably should be. Maybe resolve some power issues and such. But first and foremost, I really want to kind of try to get this
Meteor storm inbound.
I just want to get the hangar area finished. Ooh, meteor storm. Oh, the gyroscopes. The gyroscopes are way up, so let me... Okay, so that should be okay for now. So I guess one of the main things I want to do is finish off ceiling, and I was kind of looking at this saying, wait a second, if I put the hangar doors in at this row here, the interior space is not going to be any different than the original ship. So what I want to do, see, I don't know if I am crazy about putting it that way, or maybe I want to do something like that. I think I'm going to go that way. I think I'm going to go that route. Take these guys out too. Then these guys in place. And alternating colors is always cool. And okay, I can't can't put that there. But that's why I really like these armor slabs. And I can't remember who it was, but it was last season that somebody mentioned these, and I'm so glad they did. Put that there. Now, once again, an awesome block that really should be turned into part of the vanilla game. And actually, I'm liking the idea of I'm gonna try something out here. There, okay. What I do on this side, I'm going to mirror on the other side. Just to give it what appears to be more structure. Yep. I want to do that, or do I want to... I'll do that for now. Let's see how that looks. So now we have hangar doors that are illuminated on either side. And now I need to worry about doing the interior here. And I've had some ideas. I'm going to try some stuff out here. And there is actually something that I was thinking about doing. I don't know. figure something out here. I want to make these, make this airtight. At some point. And I need some way to get stuff in here. Kind of wish that I would be able to attach one right there, but unfortunately no. So let's see if I was right about those guys. They're all down? Yes. Alright, so there we go. Now we've got an illuminated hangar. For the most part. I can bring the fighter back in and do some work to it. I really do want to make this so that I can pressurize it. Let me take a look at something. Okay, let's take a look here. I want to have something up top. Those thrusters are kind of in the way there. Okay, so let's take a look at some stuff here. Okay. Let's put in 2 that way. That could be viable there. Actually, you know what? I don't need these right here. So I can do that. Oh, once I run into that. And the only reason why I had these here is because I forgot that just waiting to finish those thrusters and then they will be airtight. so that's going to be satisfactory right there. Let me see, can I... Nope, I'm going to actually have to come up here. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work, and as when I do this, you know what, I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put in another, just as a, I don't know, it just didn't look right with just the flat there. Oh, jeez. That was the other thing I wanted to do. I wanted to have some way to, to get stuff. Yeah, I'll just live with it. It's not that far to go. Yeah, I like that. That looks nice, I think. Does it? You know what? It doesn't. What it needs is that. Because now that complements the two side pieces. Yeah, there we go. I'm happy now. Okay, so now that I am... the heck is that noise? Sounded like something was constantly grinding. That was bothering me. I mean, the gun should take care of anything that gets close, but you never know. Alright, so now what I want to do... I'm gonna try and do a little tweaking here for when I throw in landing gear. They'll have a little more protection. Not that that's gonna matter. Okay. Yeah, I probably should have did this outside. It's not the best situation here for me to do this. Landing gear. I wonder.
Meteor storm inbound.
What would this be like if I put the landing gear out here on the wings? actually... I mean... yeah, they're not flat, which is fine, but I'm sure they're close enough to... probably close enough to block. Okay, so now I've been messing around here. There was something that was brought up that I absolutely agree with, and that is that... what the heck is that? Oh, it's just a hole. Peekaboo! Okay, so... something that was brought up that is, I think, an excellent idea. And that is, somebody suggested, and I'm sure I'm putting their name and comment up in the screen here, about using decoys on the wings. Excellent idea. So what I want to do is do a slight modification here of the wing. In such a fashion... let me see, is that what I want to do? I think so. Oh, geez, of course. Of course! I swear it'll all make sense in a little bit. So they will be covered. Weld these up and see how well this turns out. Now I want to make some changes to the miner because I'm getting... its capacity is quite a bit less than it should be.
Meteor storm inbound.
First, I need to get this out of the way. I have something I want to do to the cargo area here. Okay, I could have swore... oh, I know what it was. I just recently did some turret moving in hopes that... spherical turret. In hopes that these guys would stop destroying the ship. There we go. Maybe not there, but see, yeah, there we go. Okay, that should be good. Okay, so now part of what I want to do here is I have wanted to put some lights in here. Then I will put a sensor. Come on. I think I just didn't have enough room for it. I don't know. We'll find out. You know, it does good to pay attention. There we go. I was able to speak. It does good to pay attention to the text on the screen because that will tell you if what the problem is. And no detector components in storage, which means I need to make some. If okay, made some. There we go. Okay, so I want to see sensor field range, and oh geez, and I want to see on HUD back extent. I want that to be minimum, definitely. Top extent 2.5. Bottom extent 7.5. Front extent, I'm gonna say 15. Small ships, large ships, stations. No enemies, friendlies, and that. Okay. So let's take a look and see where the sensor field range is at right now. Okay, well, I definitely want to extend that a little bit farther. Height-wise looks good, everything else looks good. Yep, just need to extend the bottom just a little bit more. I'll say 2.5 more. Bottom. Let's see what that looks like now. I'm going to say that's good. So now I'm going to look for those interior lights. There. I'm going to rename these.
Meteor storm inbound.
Light. Top connector, 0. Copy, 1. 2. 3. 4. And then I will make a group. Lights, exterior, top connector. Save, What I will do is I'll make these kind of an orange. They will have a 5 meters. They will be 1. Offset will be 2.5 to really illuminate things. There. We'll leave that like that. Okay, so let's take a look and see how that looks. Oh, geez. Of course, it is a little bright in here. See, I get over here where I can get a little shading. Alright, I think that will work very well. Now all I need to do is just set this. Just set up action, groups, on and off. So now, if I leave the area, woo, come into the area, woo. Okay, enough fun. I'm going to come into this area here, and this way I get a little bit of illumination. So, I need to do some work. What I am going to do is I'm going to put a medium cargo container in here. Yeah, I'll leave it like that. And I want to leave the small port towards the small ports to the front and the back. That would mean that I can... Oh, I didn't get the parts that I needed. And that way, I will still be able to place a connector on the bottom. Okay, oh, it's the reactors that disappeared. Okay. So, no, not the reactor, I mean the the uranium that was in the reactor. So I am going to need some of those, that, this. I will move that over there and that right there, and I'll work with all the rest of this stuff in a little bit. So I want a connector back on there. I'm going to want a camera. Don't mind me while I just think a little bit. How many materials do I have? Okay. Did I see steel plates? I did. Okay, so that means I could put a camera right here. And I always try to orient it so the camera, the top of the camera is towards the front of the vehicle. I think that's been relatively apparent, but maybe not. What am I doing? I keep wanting to just go the old-fashioned way and not use the easy inventory. Okay, so there we go. There's that. I do a little naming convention here. Okay. So now I need to replace the antenna and the ore detector. Since I haven't done the ejection system yet, I'm going to leave those there. I'll put that up front. This guy, let me full blast. The antenna, 5,000 to 25,000. I'm gonna shut it off just for right now. Let's see, I may have enough to let me further reverse. Let's see, how did I name the clearance lights? Alright, pretty simple. Because I want to keep the same format, same syntax. Just to make things simpler. Damn. 235, elbows getting the side of the chair here. 10, 2, 5, 5, and there we go. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, so all those lights are good. And I do have them off, so I need to right, yes. Just need to shut that off. Okay, and I believe that the only other thing I really need to do is get the now do I just want to do the one ejector? I want to keep it away from the ship just because of any issues that might arise from there being some ejection of stone. Now, can I get in there, or do I have to take all that stuff off? I was hoping. Now I guess, because it's kind of exposed and with me backing out, I probably should consider some protection. How about I throw on a little bit here? Then I will go with something like this. Yeah, I think that'll work. Just a little bit of protection. Now, I don't know if I need to add any more thrusters or if I need to throw any more reactors on here or anything, so I'm just going to fly it like it is for now and see how things go. Yeah. I think that's good. I think that's good. Yeah, maybe I'll throw in a couple more decorative blocks, just... But I never use these. How about I use them now? There we go. That's pretty nifty. You know what? Let me put them on here. Looks a little weird, but hey. Did I mess up any of these thrusters over here? I guess maybe I did. No biggie. We fixed it. Continue the theme? What do you think? Of course, I can't continue the theme because it doesn't. No biggie. It's just extra. It doesn't need to be on there. A lot of this doesn't need to be on here. Okay, let's go try it out. I haven't hit the platinum yet, so I need to do that.